Hello, my name is Thiago Bruch. I'm a Senior Solution Engineer with Attunity, and today I'm going to demonstrate the access control that you have with the Attunity Enterprise Manager. As you know, with Attunity Enterprise Manager, you can connect to multiple replicate servers and manage tasks and manage access that you have for these tasks with different users and different groups in your environment. So for example, in this case, I'm connected as the administrator, and you can see that I have access to three different servers. I have the replicate EC2, I have the replicate Linux, and I have the replicate Windows. If we take a look on the server permissions for each one of the servers here, we will see what permissions users and groups will have access to it. For example, using the replicate EC2, if I go to the server permission, you can see that we have two extra guys here. One is John, that is just the viewer, and the other one is Ringo, which is the operator. If we take a look in one of the tasks, and I'm going to go to the tasks here so you can see, I'm filtering by the replicate EC2 server, so we only see the replicate EC2. Let's take a look at the customer database here. If I take a look at the task permissions, we have the same thing that is inherited from the server, which John is just the viewer and Ringo is the operator. But now let's pretend that I want to give access for Ringo to change anything in this task called Oracle to Aurora. If I go to the task permissions here, I would change Ringo to the designer. Now, a quick explanation on the permissions that we have here on the AEM, the Attunity Enterprise Manager. So you have no permissions, okay? No access to the permissions. You also have the permissions for viewer. Viewer means you can connect to the server, you can see what is going on there with the tasks, but you cannot change anything or do anything to the task. Operator, this means that you can start, you can stop the task. Designer, in the designer mode, you can change the task, do configurations to the task. Let's say, for instance, add a table to the replication. As admin, you have full control of the task, including giving permissions to other users. So what we did here, we moved Ringo to the designer. So let me click OK here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different browser and I'm going to connect there as Ringo. So here, opening a different browser, you can see that I'm connected as Ringo. Going to the tasks here, you can see that let's use the customer database as an example. I'm going to double click on this task and you see that it's going to open the task the same way that it opens on the replicate itself. So you can see that the only option that Ringo has here is the option to run, stop, or view logs. Now let's take a look at another one that we did the change and allow Ringo to be the designer of that particular task, which is the Oracle to Aurora. Once I double click on that task, now it opens the full task with full options for me. I can go to the task settings, for example, and in the task settings, I can change one of the task settings. For instance, I'm going to change the change process here and disable that. Now I can click OK and I can click to save. All of this I can do as an operator. Thank you for watching.